Hello, so weekly update. Going to be doing a few things today, such as a dry bag demo, just to say that safety bundles back in. We'll show a few bits of that as well. Also got some new products coming out since autumn is just around the corner. And finally, we will also be revealing the names of the waterproof jackets. So we'll start with the dry bags. These have had a bit of a revamp and we've got two sizes now. So we've got the 5 litre and the 2 litre, orange and blue, both colours, both sizes. On there we've put a handy checklist for things like FRA minimum kit requirements, and we've also got other things that you might need to carry with you for minimum kit for other races. So hopefully that's nice and handy and people like that. I mean, sometimes even if you're on a training run, it's just quite good to know, just to have a bit of a reminder of the things that are going to be important to take. So that's quite nice when you're just putting things away. I'll show you a couple how they fit in the Kinder race vest. So this is a 10 litre, and you can see I packed it out a bit. I've also used the bungee cord just to make it a little bit more snug. I've got quite a lot of stuff packed in here actually, so I'll show you exactly what's in here. So in the top I put some items in the 2 litre and the 5 litre. So having a dry bag, I used to use carrier bags, Tesco carrier bags, and they were fine, to be fair. You know, they did work well, but if you want to treat yourself and upgrade a little bit, then dry bags are quite handy, and these are 100% waterproof. A carrier bag isn't always so great. And these just fit perfectly in the back of Harrier race vest, also probably most others, and you can just see the kind of size difference. 5 litre is going to be pretty much the whole of the back of your vest, and then 2 litre is just going to sit there, and you'll have some space for other things like maybe first aid kit, bivvy bag, to drop those other things in as well. So I'll show you what I can fit in both of these. So in the 2 litre, the good thing about dry bags as well is that you can really squash all the air out of them and make them quite compact so that your bag's all nice and neat when it's packed. In this one I've got a hat, a scarf and a pair of gloves. So those items, if you're just having a run out and it's starting to get a bit cold weather, is going to be ideal just to have a nice little one. In the 5 litre, got quite a lot in here actually, and I'll show you again. I've compressed most of the air out of it. So in this one, tube scarf, hat, quite a thick hat, pair of gloves, spare warm layer, and even waterproof trousers. So in the back of that 10 litre race vest, you had all of those things fit pretty well really. I mean, still had a little bit of room to spare if you wanted to have a few of your snacks in there and things, but that's quite a nice way to compartmentalise all of your kit so you're not getting in a mess, or perhaps you've got wet stuff that you don't want to mix with your dry stuff. At the moment there's 15% off if you buy 2, so the 5 litres are £8, 2 litres are £6, and yeah, if you buy a couple, any combination, doesn't matter, 15% off. I think there is some rain coming next week, so that might be quite handy. Safety bundles, yeah, back in stock. So these are £15. You get a tube scarf, either a turquoise or an orange one, get a nice bivvy bag with a whistle, and then also a mini first aid kit, so quite handy to have as well. We've also been looking into a few just accessory type things. So waterproof mat bag, nothing fancy at all, it's just a basic one, but it is quite lightweight and minimal. So again, you can just fold it up quite nicely and it will go into a pocket, so that's quite easy, nice and squashy. And then the phone case, again, it's nothing fancy at all. But I did find that this style was quite nice because it wasn't bulky on the sides. This is my old phone that's all smashed up, but it does fit in my Samsung plus size phone, which has also got a case on it but not a waterproof case, and it's so easy to press the buttons through it, and it still would fit, say, in the side pocket of your race vest. So yeah, they're quite handy anyway. I'll get those on the website soon and see how it goes. So lastly, so thank you so much for all of the input on the waterproof jackets. Those are really exciting. Dan, the technical designer, we gave him that big long list of all the things that people wanted, and I have to say he's probably managed to get everything in there, so it's really exciting. We've got two types. We've got a minimal one that's probably quite good just for squashing in the bottom of your bag, just wearing every now and again when you have a sudden downpour. And then we've got another one which is a bit more special, which is going to be a really nice comfortable stretchy material that you can wear door to door basically. So you'd probably start your run on it if you're having a bit of a colder, wetter run. And it's going to have loads of features on it. It's great. So we're going to have men's and women's cuts for both of those, for the minimal one, Lights Orange one, and the features one. And the minimal ones are going to be, it's all going to be named after the southwest, because I've worked in Devon and Cornwall areas a little bit, and oh my god, it rains so much down there, so it did seem right that we needed to do it after the southwest. So the minimal ones, the ladies is going to be called the Tarka, and the men's is going to be called the Tamar, after the trails down there. And then the features one, the stretchy material one, is going to be called, the ladies will be called Exmoor, and the men's is going to be called Dartmoor. So once we get the samples through of those, we'll be able to share that with everybody, and yeah, they're looking great. We've also got the t-shirts being made up at the moment, so they'll almost be in stock. Next week we're going to have a couple of demos for the Stanage, the XL and the XXL race vests coming through from Chris and George. We've got some photos to show you as well. They've actually just started to go into production, so they're probably going to be 6 to 8 weeks, but the good news is that we started on those. And then the other race vests are also starting to come through, so my supplier has sent them to me. Need to wait about another week or so until they reach us, then we can start sending out. So fingers crossed, everything seems to be going to plan, and I look forward to sharing all of these new items with you when they start coming through. And yeah, so thanks very much, hope you've enjoyed it, and catch up with you soon.